day too. Ain't even until me change my sasa yanko ladies and I'm in it bessa. I could see yeah. Say I saw bonny boy bessa. Oh be alright. And I'm in it bessa. I could see yeah. Say I saw bonny boy bessa. Oh be alright. Let's go. We on hits right now. It's Hip Life Month. Let's go. Everybody, let's go. Yeah, call Missy. Fire home, mommy, order. My phone, don't shimmer. My name will back off. Baby, I pony yes, Rushia. Well, yes, Roma. And Tina was sharing me, yes, Niema, yeah, and Privo and Tiasi and your door. I feel bofo, cha home, I'm in shred, a sea training, ever made a bear my water free, all the baby anywhere, as India made a bear my. First, like, Tinikwe started rapping in Pidgin.
Okay.
You get what I'm in NFL. And this was not in 1994 or no, this was in 1991-92.
Wow.
Yeah. So NFL, Tinikwe was rapping in Pidgin. Eddie Blade was fastest rapper, like tongue twisting. You know, shout outs to Sakori, but Eddie Blade had that thing on, like, even now. That kid is untouchable when it comes to rap and going fast. Eddie Blade can do it, you know. And then you have Jake. Jake was that, like, you know, tough guy in our group, rapper, doing all this thing. Covell was rapping in Tree. I was rapping in Tree. You get what I'm saying? So most of the time, when we go out, it was a whole tribe. And then we had a guy from Italy come in from Italy. He wanted to do a cool, like, you know, African sound with rap. And that's where NFL joined in. And then so basically he was playing high life beats, and we were fusing it with rap. So we worked on a whole album, but then at the end of it, the guy went back to Italy. So, but before that, NFL basically was I remember, you know, the first ever group to be on, you know, kid group to be on national TV, like rapping, second generation. I was, you know, if anybody out there has seen it, like I was the kid, you know, it was NFL. Shout outs to Panji and Ernest. You know, Panji has been, you know, I've heard his name come up a whole lot of times, and, you know, I'll be truthful, Panji is right. You get what I'm saying? Wow. Panji he's been there from the jump. I remember Ernest was the first NFL manager. And when I don't want to let go groups like Talking Drums, Taboo, these are guys who were instrumental. But not to forget that whilst these people, we were also doing it, there were other set of people elsewhere. Because you can't center the whole thing on just a few bunch of people doing it. No, you have other people. Maybe the light may not be on them, you know, but they were doing it. You know, so right, like in before the inception of Hip Life, it was being talked about in studios. Like ideas were coming up in studios. People were working. So what NFL did was, like, basically our management just took us on, you know, and which shout outs to Ernest. He took us on, recorded our first song and put us on second generation, and we shut up right then. So right after that, we kept on doing things, music, like tours and stuff. We went to Togo, we were in Nigeria, which is NFL. Like, so basically NFL was on a run. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so was Taboo. Taboo is Kwame Fachi, Abeku, you know, all these boys, GI, and then Talking Drums. You get what I'm saying? So basically all these people were instrumental in the inception, like, of Hip Life. Okay. So basically what we started, you know, it may have started as hip hop, but then when it started, you start bringing in natural, like, you know, our sound. Like, you know, Panji had that idea. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, Charlie, guys, let's fuse it. You know, KK also had the idea. Danny Nete also had the idea. You get what I'm saying? I was doing your best side. Danny Nete was like, no, you know what? The thing you are doing, why don't you add your rap to it? You rap, add it to it, and that was it. Yeah, that's I had the rap in it.
Yeah.
And then brought it on, like put that in there, and that was it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is NFL has been there. So basically, I was in NFL. I was like the core guy, you know, until Panafest '94, which Stevie Wonder came. NFL went on there, shut it down. I was rapping in Tree. I was dressed up as a kin. I rapped in Tree. Sydney, Berryman Sydney came in as a comfort. Kale, Bale, Fale, Sale, that kind of thing. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was amazing. And the road to fame from them was amazing because you had everybody looking at NFL like, who is this guy?
Well, was it the biggest group at the time?
To be honest with you, NFL, I would say, you know, I'm in NFL, so I say we were.
Okay. And
but we were. Like, okay, we were, because, you know, NFL, we had guys in the group who diehard spirit. Like, we were all like, Jake is a diehard spirit. Eddie Blay is definitely a diehard spirit.
And were you guys well known? Like, people
very
get to hear of you, and then they want to just
very. NFL was very well known. Like, you know, for every, you know, when in schools, when they, you know, we go to Accra Girls. You see our names on posters and stuff. We were running it. You get what I'm saying? So it was for me, for Ded Buddy. It was 1995 that I went for my sixth form. Okay. So I was in Sumsek Tech, and then, you know, I had a niche to sing. So I was like, okay, Charlie, you know, this rap thing is good. So you know, I call Eddie and be like, Charlie, bro, you know, I'm in school now, so you guys, you keep doing your thing. So they were doing it, and finally, you know, I started getting my niche. Like, you know what, I love singing, so why not? Let me see. So I tried one thing, Boys to Men's I'll Make Love to You. I wanted to turn it into Tree, you know, because I love R&B, and I was like, okay, people are singing in English. I don't want to do that. I want to give my people what they want. So I translated the song into Tree, and I was singing it in school in Suhum. And when I do it, all the girls will be around me, and the boys will be far away. I'm like, okay, I like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, why not? So I kept on doing it. And it became part of me. So I was like, you know what? This is me now. Yeah. You know. So when I came to Accra after my exam, when I came to Accra, I was like, they were doing a Miss AFS, you know, and I shout outs to Kareem, Prime Cut, back then Prime Cut. Kareem saw me, he was like, you know what, you are back. You don't want to rap again, so they're doing Miss AFS, you come with us, let's see what happens. So right there and then they were like, okay, Charlie, 5 minutes to the end of the show, because the show was boring, like people were miming off everything, and they were like, Charlie, 5 minutes time to close. So, and Kareem was like, Charlie, put my boy on. The guy was like, no. Kareem was like, if you don't put him on, I'm not gonna play the music.
Okay, he was in charge of the music.
Yeah, Kareem was, you know, he was like, if you don't play his music, if you don't put him on, I'm not gonna play the music. And he was like, oh, okay, we will give him 5 minutes. So even on stage, you know, everybody was quiet because they're like, what is this guy? This guy, we know him as a rapper. What is he going to do with Boys to Men? I'll Make Love to You. Hey, massa, come on for it. You know, the crowd, they started throwing stuff at me. And then all of a sudden, I was like, you know, shout outs to DC, because I'm a DC guy. Okay. So all of a sudden, like, the place just calmed a little bit. And I know people were sitting down holding their shoes, waiting at the first mistake they were doing. So all of a sudden, the beat, like, you know, and then that was it.
Just that.
That was just that. That was like the whole place went like in flames. Crazy.
Do you still remember it?
I remember it.
Can you do a few lines for it?
Okay, so Kataweni Trenya Na fawo dono mame Enyumre yewe nyumre yebeji yeni Oh hey my bra say dear So ejano odo Deo pena me de me Nina be ma o me ye bibi ara De uhiano me ye me ni o beda Sanya Upano, Maso Moni, and you ringing your yeah, so you know it was something like
That's
that.
amazing, man.
It was something like that. So
I mean, the way it sounded now and back in time, how it would have sounded to these guys, I'm even loving it, you know. So
no, I
yeah,
mean, it was amazing. Like it shut up,
one.
and right after that, the next day, I was in all the newspapers. So I looked at him. I looked in the mirror, like the newspaper, and I was like, okay, this is it. This is where I want to be.
Wow.
You know? So after that, I just switched from like that hip hop thing.
Kim, you can hear
And you left the group.
You know, it wasn't sort of leaving the group. You know, we met a.k.a. You know, a.k.a. of Case Frequency back then. May his soul rest in peace. a.k.a. was very when a.k.a. heard me with Danny Netta before, so he was like, okay, you know what? You know you are in NFL, so they asked NFL. KK had signed NFL, so they asked NFL to get me like bring him on board. You know, so I went in. KK was like, okay, you know, we have your boys. You know, I know you sing too, so why don't you just do your singing? You know, cut your niche and let them do it. So that. We didn't basically break up. We still together now. We always do stuff together. You know, but
all the names you mentioned, are they around? I know Eddie Blay is around.
Yeah, Jake is around. Tinikwe is around.
They're all here.
Yeah, they're all here. They're all here. Yeah. So NFL has been around, and it was very relevant.
Would you say that was the first music group you ever saw in Ghana at the time?
No, there was MGK4 actually.
Before you guys came.
No,
before you guys came, there was a group.
There were groups, but you know, no. Before we came, like no. Like it was, you know, everybody was rapping.
Yeah, so I want to establish whether it's a fact that before, you know, music, whatever actually came into play, there was no group, nothing like a group. NFL was the first group.
Wait,
but NFL was the first. When you say NFL was the first, back then groups were springing up.
Okay.
NFL was one of them.
Okay.
You know, that's why I told you we have Taboo, we have Talking Drums. You get what I'm saying? And even besides these groups, these three groups that I've mentioned, NFL, Talking Drums, Taboo, there were other groups that were coming up from somewhere. So we can't discredit them and be like, okay, you weren't in existence.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every group was vital back then. Every group was vital.
But you were the biggest at the time.
NFL was the biggest, I would say.
Okay, I like that.
You get what I'm saying? I would say.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we cannot discredit any group. You know, you get what I'm saying? So I'm here to talk for all us all, because the movement, the whole hip life is a movement.
And that brings me to my next question. What is going on right now with Reggie Rockstone everywhere? A lot of people. Panji came here and he said that it's only foolish.
By that time we were kids, so we would go to Budrumbram, go play a show, rock the show, right? We done. To get home is a problem. We have to sit on the back of a car when it's raining just to get home.
These are the superstars who want to perform for, you know.
Yes. So, you know, yeah, cool. They would say, maybe, you know, JQ, their time there was money. Not our time. Because our time, we believe we had the passion to do it, and we were doing it. You get what I'm saying? So, but finally, the movement came, you know, whereby like people are starting to invest into it, you know. But then most of us had, you know, branched off, went into other things and stuff like that, which is cool. But you know, back then it wasn't that much money in it. If there was money in it, you think like somebody's mom would tell him to come in. Hey, if you gonna never turn out with you.
Did you at any point in time, you know, had contact with hard drags? I mean, you're famous. All the ladies want to see you around. You have friends who are into so many things they're doing at the time. You know, you have people you make music with. Some are coming with different backgrounds and different, you know, orientation and all of that. I mean, did you at a point, you know, come into contact with anything like that?
No. I've always been that.
And none of the NFL members at the time was into drag.
No.
Hard drugs.
No.
Weed.
No.
Smoking.
No.
None of you smoked at the time.
None. I mean, I'll tell you, like, basically, you won't go to, you know Eddie Blay's dad, right?
No.
The boxer, the late Eddie Blay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to get a punch from him for coming to his house and smoking and stuff like that, right? No, you don't. Like, we were just dedicated. We were just part of that movement where we were having fun. Fun was all it was. Like, for us, it was fun. Charlie, we could go here, you know, we go GIS, we go Accra Girls, we go here, we go perform, you know. That was the hype.
The musicians you've worked with or you're working with, and you said initially we worked with NFL, which took a very long time to produce. Others include Nananum, Ded Buddy, and Chico Dawuni. All right, so this was an interview way back in 1996 thereabout, so and then it had to kick his exactly before Reggie Ross was coming in. So that's where the high hip life thing was mentioned. So there was a hip life mentioned somewhere. Anyway. Okay, there's another one from Reggie Rockstone. It says, GH is petty,
Reggie.
And so sometimes some forget in the my pettiness to understand my story as the hip life one, and that's that. All right.
See,
Even wait. Like I don't understand, bro. Like why you keep coming with these messages. Nobody sat here discrediting you. First off, I bigged you up for the great work you've done. You're an amazing act. You're a grandpapa. You have that. So don't be sending tweets coming saying this, all these things. It's not necessary, man. You're bigger than that. Yeah, definitely.
That's a legend right there.
Definitely. Working on a whole lot of music right now, and you know, I should say my fans will be hearing a lot from me now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I just want to say, man, shout outs to everybody out there that listen. But you know, this hip life movement is for us all. Let's all push it and stop, you know, all this back and forth kind of thing. And I also appreciate hits for this hip life month because it's amazing. You know, you guys are everywhere on this. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.